Hey guys, this is Jennifer with Keller Williams. I am at my listing in Pelham at 3019 Camilla Ridge Court, and I am having an open house today. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about real quick was something that I think is really important in the real estate industry, and that is staging. I've talked about this on my Facebook page and YouTube several times before, but today I want to share a little bit something different. The last time I did an open house, my sellers actually lived here, and so they had all of their stuff here, but they have since moved out, and so now the house is empty. So when you're living in a house, obviously staging it is really important, depersonalizing it, making it lack clutter and all of that kind of stuff. It's very different than decorating. But when the house is empty, staging is also really important. It's really important because when people come into a house, first of all, they gauge the size of the rooms typically based upon other items in the rooms. So if there are no items in the rooms, if there's no furniture, if there's no carpets, if there's no pictures on the walls, the human brain has a very hard time gauging the size of that room because there's nothing else to relate it to. So in an empty home, it's really important to put some things in. Now, obviously, furniture is the ideal thing, but not everybody can afford to rent furniture from month to month and stage their home. So what I did in this house was I did some soft staging, and I'm just going to show you some things that I did in this house to make it more homey and warm, so it's not just this dry palette with edges and corners everywhere. So I just want to kind of show you the things that I've done. So the first thing that I did in here is, as you can see, this is a very open concept, great room and kitchen. And it's very echoey in here, and it was just bland. There was the brown cabinets with the brown gorgeous marble countertops, but it was just bland. So what I did was, the first thing I did, because when you walk in the house, this fireplace is the focal point. And so I added a picture with some pops of color and a few things down on the bottom just to draw the eye to the fireplace. Then over here we did leave a table, and I left that platter in the middle of the table. In the kitchen, I put a few little decorating items over here just to give the space a purpose. So as you can see, there's a cookbook, there's some decorating stuff over here, some fresh flowers. Fresh or fake flowers, I prefer fresh, are great in a house because it just gives it some life and brings in the color. And the next thing I did was I came in the master bathroom and I added on the sink just these flowers. And then there's this little ledge over the tub, and I just put a few items up there. When people come to see a house, you want them to stay. And if there's nothing in the house to look at, they have a tendency to just walk in and walk out. So when there's some decorator things, it not only makes the house feel homey, but it also gives them something to fix their eyes on rather than just walking through the house really quickly and then leaving. And the same thing with this bathroom. This is the second master in this house, and as you can see, there's nothing in it. It's just an open square room. So what I did was just bring in a towel and some fresh flowers just to, once again, make it feel more like home. One last thing. One thing you want to make sure that you are doing if your house is empty is that you've got somebody who can take care of your landscaping. You don't want your grass getting overgrown, your flower beds getting weedy, and you also want to be able to put out some fresh flowers at the doorway if possible, just to give the doorway an inviting look. So make sure that you've got somebody who will water your grass, somebody who will take care of mowing your grass and cleaning out your beds. So as you can see, staging is really important. It's really important with homes that you're living in, but it's also important for vacant homes. Staged homes are proven to sell faster and for more money than unstaged homes. And so you want to make sure that whether you're living in that home or whether you're having to move and now the home is empty, that the house is staged, even if it means just leaving a few items behind, just to give that home a texture and some depth and make it feel a little bit more inviting and homey. I'm Jennifer with Keller Williams, and I look forward to working with you. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need anything regarding real estate or staging. Have a great day.